What's up everybody, I'm HoopsandHipHop and we are back with another Odd Facts video. If you're new to this series, basically what I'm doing is covering 10 unusual, quirky, or odd facts about a specific group of characters in the Pokemon world, and today we are focusing on the evil teams of Pokemon. The evil teams are naturally one of the biggest and most important sets of characters in the Pokemon universe because they serve as the main antagonists in each individual game, and naturally have a lot of spotlight put on them in the games, therefore there are a lot of cool details to uncover about them, and of course, as we all know here on this channel, there are some odd and weird facts to be had as well. Now, one quick disclaimer before we get started, I'm not actually going to be covering Team Rocket in this video because I actually gave them their own dedicated video a little while back that you can check out by clicking the top right corner of the screen. So with that being said, this video is all about highlighting the other evil teams of the Pokemon world that we haven't touched on yet, so with all that being said, why don't we go ahead and just check it out. Starting things off with a couple Team Galactic facts, Team Galactic's Japanese name is actually Gingadon, which is a direct reference to the Galaxy Gang, who are a group of antagonists from the game Pulseman, which was also developed and released by Game Freak back before the days of Pokemon in 1994. Basically, all of Team Galactic's admins get their names and inspirations from planets in our solar system, and one of those admins in particular would be Mars. Mars is one of the female admins of Team Galactic, and one of the interesting things about her is that her outfit consists of a dress that ends in a ring-like shape towards the end. The reason why this is noteworthy is that given the space theme of this team, this ring-like shape can actually resemble the rings of Saturn. However, this outfit that resembles the rings of Saturn is on a character named Mars, not Saturn, and we actually have a character named Saturn in Team Galactic that actually has no discernible ties to Saturn itself in his own design, ironically enough. Speaking of Mars, Mars's Italian name is Martes, which even though that comes from Mars in the Italian language, it also just so happens to mean Tuesday in Spanish, which really makes him much less intimidating. Okay, now we're going to be stepping away from Team Galactic for a little bit and focus on the evil team of Generation 5, Team Plasma. Now, if you were at all like me when I was about 14, 15 years old, around the time when Generation 5 was first being released, you would probably be a little bit confused at the name Team Plasma. Like, what does that even mean? Well, plasma is actually a pretty well thought out name because plasma is a state of matter in which the positive and negatively charged things that make up atoms actually become pulled apart and separated. And this is meant to represent Team Plasma's ideology in that Pokemon and people should be pulled apart and separated from one another. Oddly enough, even though Team Plasma doesn't have anything whatsoever to do with the water, they very much have a pirate-inspired theme in Black 2 and White 2. First off, you've got the most obvious sign of pirate inspiration, and that would be the Plasma Frigate, which is their huge pirate ship-like vehicle that they use to travel around the Unova region. On top of that, you've got Ghetsis' cane, which is actually designed after the helm of a ship, and Ghetsis is also seen wearing an eye patch both in Black and White and Black 2 and White 2. However, in Black 2 and White 2, it is darkened to resemble the classic pirate eye patch. And finally, you might have noticed that in Black 2 and White 2, Team Plasma is much more aggressive about their intentions versus in Black and White where they tried to come off as the good guys. This is actually a perfect representation of their design shift from Black and White to Black and White 2, because in Black and White their designs actually resemble that of medieval knights, and obviously medieval knights are seen as honorable, they're seen as brave, and they're overall seen as good guys, whereas in Black 2 and White 2 you've got the pirate inspiration, and naturally pirates are seen as bad people. Next up, we have a manga fact, because all of the oddest things in the Pokemon world seem to happen in the manga, and that would be more specifically in the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl adventure manga. In this manga, there is an admin of Team Galactic that is known as Mitsumi, and even though this seems like pretty standard stuff, the thing that's really odd about it is that even though Mitsumi is her own original character, she actually has some extreme similarities to Dawn, not only wearing her exact same outfit from her Diamond and Pearl artwork, but also being Professor Rowan's assistant in the manga, just like Dawn is in the games. Taking a quick look at Team Aqua, Team Aqua's leader is of course Archie, and we've got a couple interesting things to specify about him for this fact. First off, in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, oddly enough, Archie's height was listed specifically at 5 foot 9 inches tall. And in the anime, Archie is voiced by Sean Schummel, who is more well known as being the most prominent voice actor of none other than Goku from Dragon Ball. Turning our focus to the other evil team featured in Generation 6, Team Flare actually has a lot of similarities with Team Rocket, because they actually target specific areas throughout the game that are very similar to the areas that Team Rocket targets in Kanto. Believe it or not, just like Team Rocket, Team Flare targets a cave where you can get one of the fossils in the game, which is Glittering Cave for Team Flare, Mount Moon for Team Rocket. They also target a Pokeball producing facility where you can obtain the Master Ball, that being the Pokeball Factory. They target a Pokemon Burial Ground on Route 10. They target the Regional Power Plant, and they also target a location where direct experiments on a Pokemon are currently being conducted, that being Abomasnow in Frost Cavern compared to the Red Gyarados on the Lake of Rage. Moving from Generation 6 to Generation 7, Team Skull's grunts have almost the exact same hair color as the punk guy and punk girl from X and Y. Oddly enough, the punk guy and punk girl in Generation 7 are really just Team Skull grunts that haven't yet officially become a part of Team Skull. And finishing off the video with some it all comes together craziness, in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Team Aqua and Magma's plan to basically do what they're trying to do is known as Project Azoth, and according to the files that you find in the base of Team Aqua and Magma, depending on which version of the game you're playing, which specifies Project Azoth's intention to return everything to the beginning. Now, with that being said, Azoth is actually a term used in alchemy to refer to Mercury, and wouldn't you know it, we just got a brand new Pokemon introduced named Meltan, who is based on Mercury, who is debuting in a game that is a remake of Pokemon Yellow and is returning Pokemon itself to its beginning. And there we have it, everybody. Those were 10 odd facts about the evil teams. Now, once again, like I said, if you want to know some odd facts about Team Rocket, be sure to go check out my video that is dedicated entirely to Team Rocket, and I really hope you guys enjoyed learning about some facts about the other evil teams as well. If you did, be sure to give it a like and let me know down in the comments below what you think of these, if you have any others you would like to share for yourself, and if there are any other ideas that you would like to see be featured in an odd facts video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for way more Pokemon content every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Be sure to go follow me over on Spotify for my Pokemon remixes, and be sure to go check me out on Twitter for my Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee giveaway. That runs until November 1st. All you got to do is follow me and like and retweet the contest tweet to enter, so be sure to check that out as well. With all that being said though, I will be back on Thursday for another video, so be sure to hit that notification bell so you can be notified as soon as it goes live, and until then, as always, I love you guys, and I will smell you all later.